Hey you, what's good? Why do most people love to whine so much? Why does misery love company? The whole YouTube community is on their back feet at the moment, moaning like a rhinoceros with a diarrhea. RGT85, Yongya, Mudahar, Penguin Z0, you name it, your favorite YouTuber and their grandmother. Everyone is moaning about PlayStation 5 and its price at the moment.
$700? That is simply way too much money.
700 clams.
What? $700? Are you out of your damn mind?
Little bastards. Ripping people off.
The $700 US that Sony is asking for it.
Yongya even mentioned that this is the most expensive PlayStation console that has ever released, which is wrong. It's wrong, yeah. And now I'm here. Exactly in the opposite corner. For me, yes, I was disappointed that there is no disk drive. That's the only complaint I have. That was the only thing that I was hoping that I was wrong about. So now, instead of moaning, I added this disk drive to my pre-order as well. Price in Europe. Let's take the Europe's price, because I live in Europe. It's 799 euros. It was predictable. It was calculatable. And I called it last year. And guess what? People don't realize, but this console actually costs $50 more than the initial PlayStation 5 when it released. Yes, only $50, which is reasonable. How, you may ask? Well, let me explain. October 2020, PlayStation 5 released. In Europe, the price was $549.99. Most scalpers asked anything between 650 euros to 2,000 euros in that range. And guess what? People bought it. But now let's just take this initial price. $549.99. At this point in time, M2 global money supply, the Federal Reserve chart shows us that our total global liquidity was at 72 trillion. $72 trillion. Total global liquidity. In next 3 years, the total global liquidity rose to $94 trillion, meaning that the Federal Reserve printed almost unfathomable amounts of money. On average, approximately 23 to 28%. Now, I've done a video about this before. It's down in the description where I go into M2, M3. I will go all these charts telling you what will happen, warning you that prices will be higher, warned you that you will lose 30% of your savings. Now, if those higher prices surprise you, then you allocated all your savings and your investments into wrong places. The whole video is about it down below. I called every price to go up around 30% in next 3 years. I live in Estonia, one of the most highest inflation rated countries in Europe, if inflation rated is a word. Our total inflation was approximately 28 to 32% over the course of the last 4 years. And may I point out that if our last year's inflation was 9% and this year's inflation is around 4%, then our total inflation in those 2 years is more than 13%. It's a compounding interest, only has negative yield. But back to the topic. Simple calculation shows that inflation adjusted 799 euros of PlayStation 5's price becomes 583 euros with 4 years of total inflation of 27.15%. Now, I understand that your wage probably didn't go up that much, and thus we are all poorer. But if you allocated your money differently, then it would have balanced out. And I understand that PlayStation 5 Pro isn't for everyone, but I really get mad when everyone jumps on the bandwagon, calling it overpriced, using their primal understanding of number go up.
Stop it. Get some help.
So the solution is actually very simple. Don't buy it if you can't afford it, and don't buy it if you don't see any visual differences. Just stop moaning about it.
The console price does not bother me at all.
And enjoy the ever-dropping prices of ordinary PlayStation 5s. At the moment, refurbished PlayStation 5 is going for 340 euros. Jesus, don't you see the positivity around it? Anyways, I just wanted to make this quick video telling that most YouTubers are just piling on top of each other, trying to do videos of, oh, bad. Of course it's bad because he said it's bad. It's bad because it's bad. And the other one said it's bad. That's why I make a video that it's bad. It just angers me, you know? Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit a like, smash that bell, and if you dare, subscribe as well. I'm Silly Lamas, and thanks for watching. Till next time.